Hello, I'm WaffleStick. Welcome back to the WayStone Season 4, Episode 33. Oh, the fancy base. Well, it's not that fancy, it's quite simple. But I've been really appreciating some time over here, making some much-needed tweaks. I can actually see my items going up the lift now, and I don't have to worry about monitoring the storage above as the items are going through. This actually looks really cool too. I'm glad I added it in. Done some light blue stained glass instead of that side panel of light blue concrete. And I fixed my sugarcane farm. Lifter had come over and he had said that mobs were spawning in the sugarcane. Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing. So I'm glad he came over and he helped me fix that one. I actually put in some sea lanterns and I blocked the back off, filled it in with the rest of the obsidian, and that one is finished. Finally, looking good. And now we're going to be working on this panel today, the yellow panel, our final panel at the base, and it is all about done, which is kind of crazy. All of that time going into base, we get to see the final result. Somewhat simple. I would really like to do something in the middle, just for some sort of decoration to make it look different. Oh, slime are spawning down there too. So I gotta take the rest of this out, and I don't know what to do above this yellow terracotta. So if we were to fly up here on the glass, we could see that that doesn't look so grand, does it? Let's put in some gravel or something. Ew. Oh, yuck. That's disgusting. Something I didn't even realize, I got a pretty good bow from that skeleton. That's gonna go into my Ranger Tactical shulker if it's around anywhere. I have no clue where I've put it. It might actually be at the shop because I haven't even stocked that place up. No one's really buying any bows. I think everyone's pretty settled for in-game stuff. Let me grab some rockets, and I think food is good for now. So let's see. Where could we put this? I'll just put it in this ender chest for a moment until I can find that shulker box. It has completely disappeared. And I've been working a little bit with villager trading. I had realized that you can actually do some trading with this guy to unlock the pumpkin and melon trades. So it's like a single emerald for 3 bread. I think I got most of this. No, it's just not locked out. Any pumpkins? Yeah, I've got some. So I can lock out this pumpkin trade, the melon trade, and then get some apples or other materials just for 1 emerald, and it will reset that. Ooh, that sound buffer locked out on me. That didn't sound too hot. Let's see. Yeah, that one's completely locked out. We don't really have any melons at the moment. We've got some melon slices, but I don't really feel like crafting those on camera. I've got about a stack of emeralds. I'm getting there. 9 stacks will make a whole stack of blocks. It's going to be a while. I would have to fill this entire chest almost full to get a beacon out of it. So it'd be 2 rolls, and then probably about right there. Full of emeralds to get the full beacon. Not quite there yet, not at lifter stage, and I did some sea lantern work on the top of the base too, because I noticed some spawns were happening up here. I was getting some skeletons, creepers. It was really weird. It just popped up one day. I was like, oh no, there's a skeleton here. I'm doing some AFKing. AFKing and skeletons don't go so well together. So let me actually go back, grab a couple of shulker boxes, because I wanted to cap off my shops over at spawn. Cannot change the exterior or wall look. Otherwise, enjoy. Nice little lot for purchase. If anyone needs some shopping space. Looks like he has another lot over here in the Way Mall. Ooh, discounted 15 diamonds cause incomplete. Well, you know, someone else wanted to complete it with their own design, by all means. I'm actually thinking about buying that just to do another shop. I don't know what in the world I would sell, but the other ones have kind of lost the traction a bit. I'm kind of worried about my diamond supply. Hey, there's the dock. We've got to continue working on this maybe next episode. Let's pop into Llama's Cactus Cafe, one of my most favorite builds on the server. I love this place. Absolutely beautiful. So the man has been struggling with diamonds this season, unfortunately, and, you know, I want to help him out. I brought over some cactus right here, and these 2 shulker boxes, so I'm going to stock him up nicely for free. I'm just going to do it because he's my friend. Might as well. I have all the cactus I would ever need. I guess it would go all into these chests. So let's fill him up. He will be happy about that one. What's this top chest look like? Yeah, it's completely empty too. Well, at least there's something in every chest, and there's plenty of cactus for people to buy. I mean, I would give people cactus, but I kind of feel like I'm taking away from Llama's experience over here at the Cactus Cafe. I've already done it a couple of times, so don't hit me too hard, Llama. Yeah, that's the skeleton horse's heads in Leech's bed. I'm just creepy like that. You know, it's really crazy how the Elytra has changed the game completely. Normally for a tunnel like this, I'd be using the ice boat track, and I think everyone else would agree with me. It's just better to fly. It's a lot easier to get to places. Ooh, yeah, I updated my textures. That doesn't look so good. Actually looks kind of cool in a way. You can see which way I placed them in. May have to fix that with the arrows, who knows. So, I'm going to take the rest of the night off. I'm going to work on digging the rest of this panel out, and I will do the decorations that we will have everything in place to put our next farm in, which I still haven't decided what I'm going to slap into that panel, because if we're trading with this villager, things are going good. So, you know, if we gain emeralds instead of losing emeralds, we're fine. I was thinking about doing the potato and carrot farm here, but I just, it's a lot of work for little inputs when I could just take a lot more time to get my emerald beacon. I might actually be able to trade around with Lifter for some emeralds too. I don't know what he thinks about that. But yeah, let me go ahead and get that dug out, and we'll place in the yellow terracotta. We'll work on the farm. So a little bit of time has passed, and I've got something inside of the yellow panel. I don't know about this, but I thought it'd be really cool to put a slime farm there, a miniature one. I just thought it was neat. There's a slime chunk there. I wanted to utilize it, and I'm really hoping it's within those chunks, because I just done that for nothing. If nothing spawns there. I didn't even verify. I actually just got done with the project. We'll see. Any slime spawning in there? I mean, I know we've got like an insane slime farm on the server, but I just thought it would be neat to chuck that in there. Something different. Something smaller. I didn't take any time at all. That was really quick. So they'll dive onto the magma blocks. There is some rails there to gather all of the drops. And on this side, I think I want to do like a miniature personal mob farm. I wonder how that's going to go. Might have to actually go into a creative world and try to test one out. Oh, don't mind him. Just doing a little bit of farming in this really odd environment. The things we make in Redstone testing worlds. I forgot to turn off structure generation, and it still generated on top of this glass, which is kind of neat. It looks neat. It looks like an alien world or something. So, I was doing some work to this mob farm. This may look familiar to you. This is actually Mumbo's design from a time ago. But I thought to use half of it. If we're going to be doing like a miniature mob farm, I thought this design would be most viable, because whenever I turn this thing off, I don't want to have to put in a bunch of lanterns and all of that. I was thinking about doing a slime block flying machine where it was so small, but I think I like this method much better. So yeah, this is pretty typical. You just press this button, where this is the input of the hopper clock, and that will push all the mobs into a death trap, and then it will switch back and forth from that hopper clock. So the original design, I think he had another segment on the other side, and then a hopper clock at the ends that would just switch back and forth for the dispensing of the water, and a torch tower going up the top. Of course, I think I'm going to use the torch tower as well, but from my point of view, I think it'd be best to just kind of bring out a hopper clock out to here, divide it right in the middle, and then just have those switch back and forth for each side. And it might be a little bit more optimized than the bigger version too. It's just going to be a lot of block placement. That's what I'm worried about. It'll be quite the time sink for this project, but we will have ourselves a working mob farm. Let's head over back to the WayStone and see how this is going to go. Well, actually, I done some measurements, and it's a bit bigger than what I intended. It's actually going to go into the wall a couple of blocks, I believe, which isn't a bad thing because we're not going to be able to see all of that. It's just going to be meshed into the wall. It shouldn't be too bad. It's just going to look like a big redstone block. I'm going to try to transport all of the items into the cactus panel. That way it goes up this tube and equals with this tube, because we got a bunch of pumpkin and melons flying through there. If we could see this in demonstration, I'm not sure. it may be dispensing pumpkin and melons. My carts are a little bit busy at the moment. But you can see the guardian drops go up through this tube on the other side as well. And they kind of hug this wall, and then the pumpkin and melons will hug this wall. While on the other sides, cactus hug the other wall, and sugarcane. But how often do you see that sugarcane getting, dispensed? Yeah, because it's on a day and night cycle. Actually, is that sugarcane? No, that's guardian drops. So it's going to look much more impressive with both of those things going up the tubes and populating what you see in the window. Now I guess we just need to roll this time lapse and get it finished. Let's get it started. Ew, it's raining and it's morning. I just woke up. It's a bad combination. And I didn't even think to do any AFKing at the base to see what kind of drops we get from this mob farm. I will say right now, it looks really nice in the yellow panel, no doubt, but this was a nightmare because these things are sort of designed to throw the mobs into the air instead of a stone pit. And, although it does work well for most mobs, spiders will climb the stupid walls, and there's not really a lot you could do to prevent that. I mean, we've got signs, but that only goes so far. I don't think it guarantees negation of their climbing, so sometimes they'll just end up in those corners and it's really awkward. I put in some lava traps and I put in some signs. Hopefully it will work for now, and I think I've got everything sorted. I don't know if I have anything else to do any sorting for. Let's see if we can fly in here real quick. So yeah, I mean, this is the end of my item sorting of the whole system because we got the rest of these chests. I don't know what to do with them. They're just extra chests at the moment. There's not really anything that goes through there, but look at this. There's a constant drop rate. It just never stops. It's satisfying. See a lot of cool stuff coming through there. Pumpkins, prismarine. So yeah, the rest of this, I guess it's just overstock, which that's an enormous amount of overstock. I need to place in some crafting tables there too. I didn't even grab any wood or anything. So is there anything in these chests? Well, we got 12 gunpowder. It's not very efficient. This might actually be from the item sorting. No, I cleared it out yesterday. I remember now. See, yeah, it's not too bad, but I didn't do any AFKing after I had pretty much completed. I just kind of darted it off. Got it to a point where it would at least collect that stuff. I wonder if we can actually see any mob drops coming up through this tube. It's impacting maybe some other efficiency like the slime farm. The hostile mob cap. It's not too bad though. I mean, this thing is still rolling in the guardians. Nope, not seeing anything new there. So this gets mobs transported to the bottom of the mob farm, and then it's collected from this hopper minecart. Goes through the water elevator. It's pretty simple. This was a 3x2 or 3x2, and the spiders were getting trapped on the top. It was a mess. It was so bad. It still kind of is bad, but we got it finished. Leech is supposed to be over here at the desert doing some mining. I can't find him. I was going to chill with him and just mine some sand for him too. He's just disappeared. I turned around in that nether tunnel and he was gone. I wonder if he's invisible. Oh, here's something. I don't think I've seen this one. It's a new pit. I guess someone had started their own pit. This is my pit up here. Maybe he is chipping away at it. No, I will eventually find him. But I think that's going to be about it for today's episode, guys. Hope you did enjoy watching. We'll see you next episode. Have a fantastic day.